Oh my lord. Don't do the do. Don't do the do, Prism. Well, let's take a look at this. Why is Godbert here? I'm glad to see him, but why is Godbert here? Is he gonna make a grand entrance? It looks like all of our friends except Jillian's is not here. But either way, I can't wait to see Godbert again. This is gonna be incredible, I think. Shigure wants answers now, or he wants them eventually. Manderville Mambo. What ho, Shigure, over here. My friends, I can't thank you enough. Had you not arrived when you had, I would not be standing before you now. You will forgive me for dispensing with further expressions of gratitude. I've just returned from the Gao, where I spoke with the wolf burglar. He shared with me some rather troubling information. Do not keep us in suspense, my good man. What is it? Not long after we delivered the wolf burglar into the custody of the Sekisegumi, Master Akebono stormed into the Gao and began berating the turnkey, demanded that they return the stolen contents to its safe. You may recall that we spoke with Master Akebono concerning this theft shortly after we first met. He was rather secretive regarding said contents at the time, but the wolf burglar said that it was an unmarked satchel filled with a white powder. An unmarked satchel filled with a white powder. Given Master Akebono's reputation of a purveyor of medicines, our chivalrous thief resolved to steal it from the benefit of the poor and needy, as is his wont. So as I'm reading this, what comes to mind is the demasking powder. When they say powder specifically. However, since there was nothing to identify what manner of medicine it was, the wolf burglar decided to hold onto it for safekeeping. Plainly, however, it was no ordinary medicine. For why else would Master Akebono clamor for it so? Unless they were trying to hide their disguise, maybe. My keen inspector sense is tingling. Nashu. Where is the satchel now? In the possession of the men's and women's of the waterways. They will not admit this, however, unless we give them the proper password. As above, so below. Understood. Let us hasten to their den of iniquity. Don't think I said that right, but... I'm no good with dark places, too easy to trip and bump your noggin. A fine hideaway this is, away from the prying eyes of the local constabulary. Constabulary. Look at these fancy college words. Somehow I doubt they'll even consider me a friend. Hello there, Koju. Enjoying another fine morning in the waterways? Knew you'd turn up sooner or later. Didn't expect you to be bringing along another unfamiliar face, though. No matter, I like the cut of his jib, so what are you after this time? A certain satchel containing a certain white powder which once belonged to a certain merchant. The wolf burglar told me you have it. If he did, then he'd have told you the magic words too. Yes, of course, they are... They're gonna make me say it, aren't they? So high and above and never go low. No. What? Kami, take me, though. There's no time for fun and games, Inspector. Let me get back to you. Go low, go low, go low. I like that we're still saying this. I will go where the wild rose blooms. I will go where the wild rose blooms. Pull the other one. It's got bells on. What are you doing, Tamaya? Don't antagonize them. Have you really forgotten what the password was? I know. That's it. Nothing personal, but we gotta be careful. Damned if I know what it is, but my gut tells me it's nothing no honest man would keep in a locked safe. That said, a suspicious powder is far from incontrivable proof of criminal misdeeds. We must first determine what it is. Any idea what how we might do so? I still think it's Damascene dust. Seek the assistance of a Hunnish alchemist or someone versed in their alchemic traditions. Perhaps someone in the Thavnarian consulate. Brilliant minds think alike, for I too have reached that conclusion but a moment ago. To the Thavnarian consulate, my friends. Here you can't simply go bang on the gates of a foreign consulate and expect to... Oh, never mind. Yes I will. Look at my little red panda run along with me. Like, move, let those little legs carry you. He's doing his best. I still haven't given him a name yet. Still blanking on names. It is all rather sudden, I realize, but to reiterate, it is of utmost importance that we speak with your superiors. To reiterate, have you allowed an appointment or not? Not as such, no. Then my hands, they are tied. There are procedures, samurai, and much paperwork. No exceptions can be made. Under normal circumstances, I would agree, but this is a matter of public safety and welfare. Surely an exception can be made. This is Godbird, isn't it? What ho, young Manderville man! Yes, yes. The true main character has arrived. Father! Yes, the true hero has arrived. What brings you to this far side of the world? A complex sort of event, too exhausting to detail. Of greater importance is what brings us to the consulate, you see. We must needs enlist the assistance of a Hunnish alchemist, or one with an encyclopedic knowledge of Hunnish regents. How fortunate, then, that we should chance to meet. I am a representative of the Sajatra concerned at Atan. Should you know not the name, we trade in all manner of alchemical goods. If your quandary requires the expertise of one versed in such wares, pray permit me to assist you. Indeed, to aid the son of Lord Godbird Manderville and his comrades will be an honor most great. It's most generous of you, far be it from us to refuse. Perhaps a change of venue is in order. I say, let us not impose upon these hard-working keepers of the peace any longer. I like that the gang is all coming together. Alright, I'm gonna take a quick water break. This powder is most fascinating, an ingredient of hottest origin. This is true, but not one intended for medicinal purposes. Dangerous purposes, rather. And for this reason, its sale is forbidden. In the hands of a master alchemist, it could be used to create Dewprism. I'm sorry, Dewprism? A most powerful drug. A mere thimbleful is enough to befuddle the senses, and render even the most strong-willed subjects susceptible to any and all commands. Oh, so it's not a demasking powder. You may be assured this is not an exaggeration. Resistance is most regrettably quite futile. Undetectable it is, save for the occasional glimmer in the eyes, which we just saw earlier. A changing of the color, fleeting and impossible. By the kami, I have seen such a glimmer before. Oh, are you quite sure it was not a trick of the light? It was nighttime. I saw it too. Master Komode is being manipulated. Well deduced, my faithful assistant and undying fan. I was just about to voice the same conclusion. Well, if what you say is true, then a most terrible crime has been committed. Evidence must be gathered, and those responsible must be punished. It all makes sense now. Why else would the chief coin counter of the Sekisugumi press so strongly to end an investigation into a modest merchant? Because he drugged him during their meeting. At last we have motive, means, and opportunity. Come, let us put an end to this once and for all. How wonderful it is to see Hildy's infectious enthusiasm inspire others to rise to the occasion once more. Well then, do not let me detain you. I'm gonna call it, at least during the rest of this, he is gonna get naked. I don't know what circumstances is gonna happen, but this man is gonna get naked. And I cannot wait. The clothes are coming off, Godbert. And it's going to be incredible. Okay, where do I go? Yeah, Godbird with clothes is just weird. Okay, back up there. Akebono, we call on you to come forth and answer for your dastardly deeds. Doesn't seem like anyone's home, does it? Wherever could he possibly be? Huh? But that's impossible. Oh, hello. Huh, thought you'd seen the last of me, did you? Wait a minute. Whatever happened to the gentle dead man? Because he was still in the prison. Like, was he still in there when the wolf burglar was also apprehended? Also, whatever happened to the freaking Lalafell, to the creepy stalker Lalafell? Oh, okay. As if I'd content myself with a string and was sitting in a gall, I could escape on a whim while you lot bungle your chance to bring my nemesis to justice. And by escaping on someone else's watch, no one can pin the blame on you this time, eh? Wouldn't want to repeat it before. Don't tell me this was your plan all along, to secure my freedom so we could expose Akebono's crimes together. And reclaim the Sobero Tsukihiro into the bargain. Aye, this is no small undertaking, and I knew I'd need all the help I can get. Now that we're all on the same page, let us be on our way. The bastard's bound for the Isle of Becco. Off to meet with a silent partner, I'm told. Capital! If we hurry, perhaps we can beat Akebono to the punch. He may be an idiot, but he's got the right idea. There's no time to waste. Very well, if that's the way the winds are blowing, let no one say I did not also blow. I don't also blow. Yeah, between the one single brain cell that Nashu and the Inspector share, in this questline, it seems that Nashu has the brain cell most of the time. This is the place, I'm sure of it. All we have to do is wait. Godbirds. Father? By the Kami, could it be the Inspector's father is in league with Akebono? Don't be daft, look closer. As always, your discretion in these matters is greatly appreciated. As is yours, Master Akebono, but to the matter at hand, the Dewprism. It has served you well, met your expectations, I trust. Haha, exceeded them, I should say. Never in my wildest dreams could I have imagined that a drug could be so powerful, so effective. Tasteless, odorless, colorless. The chief coin counter had no idea his drink had been compromised. Yet it had been proven to be a most useful tool in manipulating the Sekisugumi. More than worth the regular upkeep to keep him in my thrall. Now that the Soboro Sukehiro is back where it belongs, I shall set my sights on much bigger prize. The Bugiosho, perhaps. Magistrate Akebono. Haha, why not? All Kugane is mine for the taking. You're more than right, you know, Master Akebono, for I come bearing a gift courtesy of Mandarinville and Manderville. A most illustrious Eorzeum consortium, which you have doubtless heard. Their resources are considerable, and their influence exceeds far beyond the borders of Aldenard. But all their wealth pales in comparison to what I present to you now. As we discussed, Lord Godbert, you will serve Master Akebono faithfully and without question, will you not? But of course. Something is up. He's under the influence of Dewprism. Damn, this must hurt. That's gotta be painful. For Hildy. Way too full, now's not the time. Father, 'tis I, your beloved son, Hildibrand, hearken to me. These men are villains, you're being deceived. The Inspector arrives as I knew he would. Doubtless your friends are cowering and hiding, just as well. One fell swoop we shall bring an end to this farce. I call upon Eorze's most fearsome of goldsmiths. I call upon the hammer. Go forth and lay waste to these interlopers. Oh, you fucking monster. Oh no. Oh no. We are so effed. We are so screwed. Well, there's his nakedness. Oh dear. Oh no. I swear, if you attack me... Damn. Mm. Magnificent. Finish them all. Finish everyone. It was a thought in my mind, but... No, that's not from the, Hold on, no. I don't think that was from the drug. I think that's just Godbert's innate, Mandervillian ability, because Julian is also like that, too. So I think there's a ploy here. But let's see how it goes. It falls to you, Hildibrand, Heliodor, Maximilian Mandeville. Flex. Flex. Forgive me, father, but you know not what you must do, what you do. You are Mandeville. Well, okay, I guess he really is drugged. Ah, such beautiful father and son bonding moments. This is incredible. Aww. Aw, that's really cute. Ha, you thought. Mandeville man. Abort, father. Spit me your reverse Mandeville. Damn it, I didn't get a E in for that. Oh well. Well, he's back. Phew, and I'm spent. What happened here? Wow, this is all very embarrassing indeed. 1,000 pardons to you and your rather excessive display of martial prowess. Oh, it should go without saying, but Mandeville will be severing all ties with the Sajatra concerned. Rejoice, my friend, for we have reclaimed the Soboro Tsukihiro once more. How fortunate that the dastardly Akebono won't be so loath to set it aside, that he would now bring it with him to a secret rendezvous. A final favor, if you'll indulge me. Lay it at my father's grave. Right then, I suppose you'd be wanting to get me back into the Gall. Regardless of the reasons, a crime is a crime, and mine are many. As an upstanding Sekasegumi like yourself, you must adhere to a code, no? Indeed I must, which is why it'll be much more regret that I inform my superiors I've seen neither hide nor hair of the notorious wolf burglar. Such a bro. But you sure about this? Not if you ask me again. Go to your father. Well, that's very nice. Shiguri has the right of it. You should be the one to bring your father's spirit that comfort and closure it deserves. You're mad, each and every one of you, even the samurai, and I love you all the more for it. Thank you. To hold fast to a righteous creed, yet recognize too rigid an adherence would result in greater injustice. Truly, I'm privileged to have witnessed this display of nuanced nobility. Would that, like the burglar, I might find a measure of peace and mourning, mine own dearly departed. Oh, Enkidu, if you only knew how sorry I am. Oh, what the f- Huh? Huh? Duh. Enkidu, but how? Then what was it that I ate that fateful day? What did you eat? Fools. Think you this the end? I think not. Uh-oh. Greg, no! Huzzah, you belong to me now, Ronin. Now spirit me away from this place. Far, far, far away. Maha! Far, far, far away. Maha! Greg, no! Cease your egress! Beyond the rift that lies between, to the wondrous worlds yet unseen. Wait, no, how dare- Mummy, this is gonna get worse before it gets better. Wait for me, Inspector. And they're gone. Well, how are we gonna find them now? Oh ho, there he goes, my beloved son, not content to fly off into the sky as before. This time he elects to take his leave by vanishing into the earth. Brief though our time was together, I cannot deny how much he has grown, both as an Inspector Extraordinaire and a Mandeville man. Besides, I say a father could not be more proud. That guy also went with them. Okay. Well, let's talk to Shigure one last time. And off goes Lord Godbird, along with Akebono. I should thank him for that. Nothing left for us but to follow them back to Kugane, I suppose. Are you ready? Not in approval? Good, then let us be off. I can't even begin to imagine where I would be had I not crossed paths with you and your comrades. At the bottom of my heart, I thank you for everything. Sekisagumi have concluded that even before the chief coin counter fell under Akebono's thrall, he willingly and enthusiastically conspired with the merchant to illicit ends, and so he will be held to account. As for Akebono and his now defunct enterprise, the Abnurian consulate has agreed to intercede on behalf of its countrymen to broker a more equitable arrangement between Hannish suppliers and the Hingan merchants. Well, that's good. I'll agree that another monopoly would serve no one's interests. Regardless of their motivations, their actions put more medicine in the hands of the sick and needy. And I think it's safe to call it a change for the better, don't you think? The best part, if you ask me, in light of Akebono's crimes, all debts owed to him by those forced to pay his exorbitant prices are to be wiped clean. Excellent. There was a time when I might have not thought as much. Good and evil, the innocence and the criminal. It all seems so simple in the abstract. But out here in the real world, life is anything but. You and the inspector have helped me to understand how naive I was. You taught me to look beyond appearance and hearsay, and not be too quick to judge a man for his misdeeds. If I am worthy of the Sekisagumi, it is because of you and him. Speaking of which, what exactly did become of Inspector Hildibrand? Do you think we ought to do something? Conduct a search, or... Nah, I'm sure we'll find him. Oh, so this is a regular occurrence, it is. Fair enough. If you're certain that he will turn up eventually. None the worse for wear, then I shall take your word for it and strike all worry from my mind. Should that fateful day ever come, when he are reunited once more, I but ask to give him my best regards. I would say the same for the wolf burglar. I wonder what he's doing now. Keeping watch for the next Akebono? Honestly, paying respects to his father. What becomes of a man after death, I do not know, but I should like to believe that his father rests more easily this day. Shigure, this is no time to dawdle. Your duties are far from finished. Yes, forgive me, right away. I must take my leave, but whenever you are passing through Kugane, I pray you do not hesitate to call upon me here at the barracks. You're a good dude, you're a bro. Take care. And thank you. You've learned the emote Manderville Mambo. One day I will climb that tower. Or she just saw the wolf. Now we can dance like a Mandeville man. We can. The wolf pictures on the board. Yes, we're part of it. We're part of it. Excellent. Oh, look, Julian's there. Greg in the back. It's all our friends. And that creepy-ass Lalafell. I did see him. Hildibrand will return. Well, apparently see you in Endwalker. Good night, sweet Hildy. I don't think I've seen others doing the lightstick emote than Greg did. But we did it. Hildibrand's done. Yes. Hey, Hildy's done. Okay, let's go to the light. Was it a good Hildibrand chapter? Yes, it was. It was really chaotic and fun, and what I expect from a normal Hildy questline. I think like the one main point I really do like about this particular questline is the fact that they actually had like trials and content to do for this Hildibrand questline, because I think the Heavenward one, they didn't have that. That one was just mainly story and the VV minion. Like, it didn't really have like anything else besides that. Like this one, they did have like a good amount of content to it, and it was pretty lengthy. It was really good. It was really fun. I also just wish we addressed that creepy Lalafell stalker that's stalking Nashu. That guy kind of bothers me, but I don't know. Apparently, there's no Hildibrand in Shadowbringers, so there will be Hildibrand in Endwalker. So I am excited to get to that point and see what zany madness happens there. Let's take a look at the emotes. Let's see. Next is Mandeville Mambo. Agreed. Would it be nice if some instance was put into Heavenward? Yeah, like I still love the Heavenward story. I just wish there was like at least a trial or something in it, but it's fine. Flex. Flex. Dab. Doing some Michael Jackson. Okay, it loops. Perfect. Alright, it's a looping animation. Awesome. I also really love that Nashu was more competent in this Hildibrand part. Like, she was more involved, and she actually had the brain cell the majority of the time. Yeah, I love this this emote. Imagining going to some con and finding or joining in on a bunch of people doing this dance. Oh, for sure. I would definitely do this as well. I would definitely join in. Okay, let's go to Idleshire, and I think we'll pause here and take another break. So I don't know what the next, how long the next quest is going to take, because I do want to do, or at the very least start a quest here in Aylshire. But yeah, joining in, kind of doing like a flash mob style, like Manderville Mambo Dance would be incredible. Alright then. So I'm going to take another break, I'll run ads, and then we'll come right back, and then we'll start doing the Heavenward Allied Beast Tribe quest line, because I finished, I have max reputation on all three of the Beast Tribes. So I'll be right back. Hello everyone, we are back. We're back to civilian clothes, since we're done with Hildy at the moment. So let's take a look at my reputation. So during Heavensward, I've been doing Beast Tribe quests, and I have completed all of them here: the Vanu Vanu, the Vath, and the Mughals. And just like in A Realm Reborn, if you max out all of the reputations of each of the Beast Tribes, there'll be a quest to unlock that you could see some extra stuff. So I did find out that there is a quest here once you reach max reputation, and it is in Aylshire here. So let's go see what that is about. I think it is not you. It's down here. Dry docks, is it? So when good dragons go bad. Yeah, it's this one. Dry Docks has a message for you from an old friend. Shh-gaw! Uplander comes at perfect time. Deftarm was just here looking for Uplander. Something about busy deals that Deftarm would make. Busy deals which Deftarm is needing Uplander's aid. Deftarm is the Vath. Must be big busy deals, then Dry Docks. Thinks Dry Docks. Because Deftarm was running around here and there like wild wildebeest. Uplander is master to Deftarm, yes? Uplander should make quickest to village of Walkie Bugs. Help pupil. Walkie Bugs. I like that, Walkie Bugs. Vath Deftarm. Hello again. Click click. Master, you returned, and not a moment too soon. I have come upon a tremendous opportunity to further expand our Adventurers Guild, and I would seek your aid in seeing it to fruition. I was consulting with Vidofnir some days ago, when she spoke to me of another tribe that might benefit from our services. I believe she called them Muggles. Muggles, or something like that, at least. As she told it, these furry creatures make their home in the churning mists, where they now toil day and night to rebuild a great and ancient plaza. With the aid of dragons and men, surely such an industrious tribe would have much in common with myself and my companions, very much indeed. Yes, I must simply make the acquaintance of these. What were they called again? Muggles. Ah yes, Muggles. I trust that a great adventurer like yourself is on good terms with these Muggles, Master. You will introduce me to them, yes? Of course. Click click, 1,000 thank yous, Master. The success of our guild has brought much prosperity to our colony, but a true hero does not rest on his laurels. This is the lesson I have learned from observing you, Master. Yes, one of many. Master and student, striking out on adventure once more. My heart pounds in anticipation. Let us make for the churning mists without delay. I shall race you there. Off we go. Churning mists, Mockholm. Mr. Beaky, I have never been above the clouds before, Master. The sight is simply breathtaking, so breathtaking. They said these Mughals are curious creatures. How do they stay airborne on such tiny wings? And whatever purpose do those glowing spears attached to their heads serve? Very curious indeed. At any rate, if they are in need of an adventurer, I'm happy to offer them my aid. So the Mughal quests that you could do, basically rebuild this area here. This is the finished area, but there are also the crafter quests, and judging from my experience, it was a little too grindy, in my opinion. There was just so many days I spent here just doing this quest. It felt like it wouldn't end, honestly. So I'm kind of glad that I finally finished it, like, yesterday. And plus I was over the level cap anyway. Kupopo, you would introduce me to a pupil of yours, you say. I thought I was your only pupil. Could it be that I'm not as special as thought I was, Kupo? Not a pupil in the art of crafting, but of adventure, and like myself, he is not of your kind. Color me confused, but if this pupil of yours can help me lighten our load, then I see no reason to refuse his aid, Kupo. Kupopo, whatever have we here? Those hard scales, those claws, those puny body. Are you some kind of lesser dragon, Kupo? Click click, I am no dragon. I am certainly not lesser. I am the Deftarm of Lost Vath, an adventurer come to offer my services. In return for due recompense. I'll perform any task you desire, no matter how perilous. What say you, my Mughal friend? Kupopo, you don't look like any adventurer I've ever seen, but hard workers are always welcome at Mockholm. That said, we're a community of builders. If you lack crafting skills, I feel I could only offer you menial tasks. Collecting rubbish, cracking Kupo nuts, etc. It's not a glamorous job, but someone has to do it, Kupo. Collecting. Very well, consider your Kupo nuts as good as That's a sentence. So what I think I should do from here on out is just make a series of screenshots that entitle the folder, that was a sentence, of like any random moment like this in the game. Like there was also another one in the Hildibrand quests where the gentle dead zombie was talking about attacking merchants and feasting on the goo of their entrails and stuff, which was, I kind of wanted to screenshot, but yeah, I'm going to start that collection now, actually. Consider your Kupo nuts as good as cracked. Did you see how quickly he agreed to take on those tedious tasks? I've taken a liking to this one already. We'll have to prepare a very special welcome for his return, in true Mughal fashion. Kupopo. Oh, but I almost forgot. Terracin wanted a word with you, Tamea. Why don't you go pay him a visit? Now I must be off to prepare a special surprise for our new friend. Ah, Tamea, it is a pleasure to see you again. See that it is not merely the Mughals and the dragons who hold you in the highest of esteem. Yes, I knew you were different from the moment I first laid eyes upon you. If you'll indulge this old man once more, there's a small favor I would ask of you as well. Serves our mutual friend, Old Day. It would seem Gillenburst has taken him upon his tutelage in hopes of teaching him how to roar like a mighty dragon. But the little one's efforts have yet to bear fruit. I tried to reason with him, why, by his own admission, even the greatest of dragons often need 100 years to muster their strength. But the stubborn lad was having none of it. He insisted that he could not afford to wait, for you see, he means to show off his roar to his dear friend Mogson. He's recently learned that Mughals are not blessed with the longevity of dragons. He's made me promise to keep this secret from Mogson, but he said nothing of you. Might you be so kind as to offer him a few words of encouragement? I'm certain they would carry more weight coming from a brave adventurer than a mere artisan such as myself. Alright, where's the little guy? Oh, there you are. Oh, Timea, what brings you here to Barlez? Let me guess, you two have come to watch the puny, pathetic Olidia bring disgrace and dishonor to the name of dragons everywhere. Olidia is clearly not his typical, confident self. Mayhap there is something you might do to lift the dragonette spirits. Yes there is. It's called the Manderville Mambo. Aw. Not even the Manderville Mambo can bring a smile on his face. Well, that's sad. Despite your best efforts, Olidia remains mirrored in his deep malaise. Is there aught you might do to rally his spirits? Okay, I have like 4 other Manderville dances if you want. Rally. Timea, but of course you speak true. A proud dragon does not stew and sulk when there's work to be done. Just watch, the next time we meet, my roar will be as mighty as that of Race Valgar himself. I do hope Gillenburst is not cross with me for running off. Might you rub oil onto the dragon skin? Sadly, I don't have salamander oil, which, kinda stinks. And the only people I could get it is he's trapped in a void somewhere. Old D's back to his old self, you say. Warms this old man's heart to hear it. I knew I chose the right lass for the job. Truly you stand as a model of dragon, Moogle, and man alike. Darn void. I know, stupid void. Speaking of which, your pupil is yet to return from his tasks. I'm sure he won't be much longer, but in the meantime, I dare say you've earned yourself a rest. Why not warm yourself by the fire while we wait? Click, click. My arms ache fiercely, very fiercely. I thought I had long since left this shell-breaking busy work behind, but it would seem that only crafters are trusted with important tasks in this place. Do not ask me, mind you, what those important tasks might be. These Muggles spend more time flying about and pulling each other's palms than doing anything resembling actual labor. But forgive me my griping, Master. I'll go report to Master Mogson. Non-approval? Click, click. I am done with my task. The rocks that littered your plaza will plague you no more, and your Kupo nuts are cracked and fit for consumption. Click. Do you have nothing to say? I said I picked up your those accursed rocks and cracked every last Kupo nut. Every last one. Oh? Did he, blue screen of death? Surprise! Did my oh-so-clever creation fool you? Your exasperated expressions tell me that it did, Kupo. What did you do? I planted the fur hair by hair, and added a few tufts of cloud mallow to make the palm float. I dare say it's as lifelike as I am, Kupo. It not moving, aside from floating, is terrifying. The only difference is the hammer in its hand, but no one notices, Kupo. Yes, I could say without a doubt that this will go down in Moogle history as one of Mogson's most prodigious pranks ever. Oh, and good work, by the way. Next time I'll have some rubbish that needs picking up or Kupo nuts that need cracking. Rest assured you'll be the first one we call Kupo. Click, click, I have never been so insulted in my life. I toil and trudge from dawn till dusk for you, and you repay me with this mockery? I take umbrage at this. Great umbrage. But whatever's the matter? Surely you've heard it that it is through our clever pranks that we Mughals show our appreciation and affection for our free... Enough! I come here to lend aid as an adventurer, not to play errand boy for a group of slackers who wouldn't know hard work was if I came up to them and ripped the ridiculous palms off their heads. Slackers, Koopa, I'll have you know that we Mog's menders have restored Bar-less to glory not seen in generations. You take that back, Koopa. Take it back this instant. Friends, you must come quickly. Gillenburst has gone mad. Why? He nearly torched an unwilling temple knight. It scarcely escaped with my own life. What is this? A dragon seized with anger bodes ill indeed. Come, Tamea, Moxen, we must look into this at once. An angry dragon, but no, the Deftarm will not falter. Wherever you go, Master, I will follow. Lead the way. I will say, though, I really love the Moogle music here. It's very Moogle-y. Never have I sensed such anger, such rage. The urge to run consumes me, but I must resist. Worry not, the man got the breath knocked out of him, but he still lives. Have mercy, Gillenburst. I promise to be a better student from now on. Is he possessed? What is the meaning of this, Gillenburst? You promised to keep Bar-less safe from harm. Now you turn against us and our friends, Kupo. Have mercy, Gillenburst. Surely these men and Mughals have done nothing to incur your ire. Something is gravely amiss. I see naught but pure animal rage in the dragon's eyes. Please stop this, Gillenburst, I beg of you. What is going on? Is that like a Nidhogg possession or something? But he's dead, though. Thank you, my friends. I owe you my life. What in the name of the good king happened here, Kupo? Not entirely sure myself. I just arrived to seek Gillenburst's wisdom concerning the restoration effort. And all of a sudden we were set upon by a masked Assaeans. A masked man brandishing an imposing firearm. Gillenburst was struck by a bullet in the course of the battle, after which the man made a swift retreat, just when I thought we were safe. The dragon turned upon me with a terrifying gaze and unleashed a mighty roar. The next thing I knew, I was lying right where you found me. Inconceivable. The Gillenburst I know would never act with such mindless savagery. The masked assailant you speak of did something to our friend. I just know it. See to it that he suffers for his deeds. Calm yourself, oldie. We'll put our palms together, and we'll get to the bottom of this in no time. Now why won't the two of us go in search of the Gillenburst, Kupo? Not so fast, my dear Moxon. We must tend to the man's wounds, and besides, 'twould be unwise to dash off without forming a proper plan of attack. Let us return to Bar-less for the moment and consider our next course of action with due care. Well, this got juicy pretty quickly. Well, one thing is clear, there's no time to be bickering amongst ourselves, Kupo. We must put our palms together and figure out what has become of Gillenburst. Indeed, indeed. refused to accept that he's turned on us on his own accord. We must find him and free him from this madness. Indeed we must, little one, and yet we may also find out precisely what fate has befallen our friend. And what might we do to cure him? Lest any future encounters prove perilous indeed. I believe our first course of action should be to track down this masked assailant, that we might ascertain the truth behind all that has transpired. Wise counsel indeed, and yet it sounds like a positively perilous proposition in its own right, Kupo. Whom might we know that would be up to the task? Master Mogson is a Moogle with a plan. Who was that masked man? To me, I would beseech the aid of you and your Deftarm disciple, Kupo. Pray, pursue the masked marauder, and find out the truth behind the madness that has taken Gillenburst. Click, click. Now this is a task worthy of an adventure. Mark my words, my Moogle friend. Master and I will track down this mysterious and dangerous foe. 1,000 thank yous, Kupo. I suggest you start by asking around here in Barlez. Perhaps some of them have seen or heard something of the man we seek. As for myself and Olodi, we will see what we might learn about Gillenburst's current whereabouts. Terracim, I trouble you to watch over the plaza while we're away. You would suggest that a greybeard like myself can offer naught else to your cause? Oh, but I jest. Rest assured you'll find not a single stone out of place on your return. Go in safety, friend. At last, Master, a task worthy of our skills. Let us split up and see what we can learn about this masked villain. Shall question the Moogles in this area. Would you be so kind to speak to those gathered around the fountain? And meet up here when our tasks are done. Share what we've learned. Okay. Did I see a masked man, you ask? Did I ever, Kupo? He strolled in brandishing that fearsome firearm of his and started picking off lesser dragons left and right. Then when the coast is clear, he dashed off towards Gillenburst's place. Why didn't I follow him? I preferred my palm attached to my head, thank you very much. If you're going after him, I can encourage you to be very, very careful. I don't know what he's up to, but I can assure you it's no good. Okie doke. Oh, I still gotta ask around here. A masked man? Sure, I saw him. Exchanged a few words with him, for that matter. He asked if I knew of any particularly ancient or formidable dragons in the area, so I directed him to Gillenburst. Oh, so it's your fault. Gillenburst has been attacked, you say? Fury take me. I do hope that wasn't my Yes, it was. Again, do not trust masked men. I see. I assume this masked marauder set his sights on Gillenburst for his power and puissance. Interesting. Very interesting. From my own questionings, I have learned that our quarry has since been sighted in Som Al. It would seem he already left the churning mists behind. We must give chase, yes, and return to the surface. On the way, I pay a brief visit to Lost Sasvan. I would share this news with the storyteller and see what wisdom he might share with us. And with that, let us see whose legs are faster. I shall race you there, master. Back to Tailfeather. Click, click. The Deftarm? I had not seen him. Could it be that the One Mind once again calls out to him? But no. Even were it so. So that one's mind has grown too strong. Still, I worry. Pray find him, that our minds may be rest easily. Oh, there's a Gabi. Oh, it's Drydox. Fishgone! Drydox was hunting for Nanga eggs when Wacky Bugs calling themselves the One Mind. Sneaky snapped up from behind, started shooting their shooty sticks. Deftarm came, saved Drydox from becoming holy cheese. Forgive me, Master. On my way to Lothas Vath, I found Drydox here in distress, surrounded by the One Mind. I did only what any adventurer would do. What any adventurer must do. Shkol! Drydox was hunting for Nanka eggs when Wakibugs called... Okay, yeah, you said that before. There was something strange about these One Mind, Master. They are not the One Mind I know. The One Mind you too have seen, they strike with perfect precision. But these ones, they set upon us with savage, almost uncontrollable rage. Strange, very strange. Now that the Deftarm mentions it, Drydox heard sound before Wakibug's attack. It went boom, but it was not the boom of Wakibug's shooty sticks. No, it was much, much scarier. Drydox heard it from the forest as well. Did you hear that, Master? There'll be no doubt about it. Ori is up to something here as well. Must we make for the forest? Yes, to Tailfeather. Worry not, I'll tell the storyteller that we are safe from harm. Please go visit Marsachomp and see if all is well. We'll join you with all speed. Deftarm looks happy as Drydox does when she finds a trove of Nanka eggs. Drydox is happy for Deftarm, but worries for his safety. Uplander will be careful too, yes. Okay, Marsachomp. Oh, look who's back. What brings you to Tailfeather, friend? The Deftarm got you on another wild chocobo chase, I reckon. Pant, we chased something far more frightful than chocobos, Marsachomp. I come on behalf of the Moogles of Machom. I ask you, have you encountered a masked man brandishing a gun in the forest? Afraid I have indeed, as much as I like to say otherwise. See, the man's been making quite a name for himself in these parts. And ain't a good one. I had the misfortune of running into him myself not hours ago. He came here, you say. Where did he go? You must tell me, Marsachomp. I must know. Listen to me, Deftarm, and listen well. If you know what's good for you, you'll walk out of here the way you came, and forget anything and everything you ever heard or saw about that man. The man you're after is an adventurer, but not the one of the nice ones like your master here. He's nothing short of the most ruthless assassins our realm had ever seen. Cold-blooded killer who's never met a job too dirty or dangerous for his liking, nor one he has failed to carry out with lethal perfection. So you know this man. An adventurer, you say? Why, who better than pursue this man than Master and myself? This is our duty, our calling. Did you hear a single bloody word sometimes I don't even know why I bloody try. Worry not, Marsachomp. Your words of warning have not fallen on deaf ears, but I am the Deftarm, and I must do what needs to be done. Is that not so, Master? If you're itching to go get your head blown off your shoulders, who am I to stop you? Your man was last seen heading for the western highlands of Kurthas. Just don't come crying to me when the hunter becomes the hunted. Click, click. Thank you, friend, and worry not. Between Master and myself will be more than a match for this masked menace. Master, mind you, do not wish to rely overmuch on your aid. I accepted this job from the Moogles, and I intend to see it done with my own hand. That said, I would like you to accompany me for moral support. You understand, yes? Mm-hmm. Excellent, and with that, let us be off to Kurthas. Perhaps our friend Gentalot will have some news for us upon our arrival. Yes, he surely will. We're going back to all of the places that the Deftarm has interacted with, like, and all the people we've met in the quest lines, which is really good. So initially I thought it was an Ascian, but apparently it's an adventurer with a bullet to make creatures like be enraged and stuff. The plot thickens. I am ill prepared for this weather. Oh well. Just say I'm the Warrior of Light, and that's it. I'm immune to temperature. Ah, 'tis you. Forgive me, but pressing matter requires my undivided attention at the moment. If you need something of me, pray return on the morrow. Please listen, Gentilot, for pressing matter requires our attention as well. Yes, very pressing. On behalf of the Mughals of Malcolm, we have come to Kurthis in pursuit of a certain adventurer. He wears a mask on his face and wields a pistol in his hand. Perhaps you've seen such a man. Seen him, you say? Aye, I caught a glimpse. I arrived just in time to see him nigh blast the head off one of my loyal men. Oh jeez. For commandeering our brand new mana cutter and flying off in it into fury knows where. You'll forgive me if I'm somewhat on edge. We scrimped and saved what little coin we could muster, and waited for months on end until the vessel was available, only to see it spirited away from us the selfsame day. All the while I could do nothing but look on like a hapless half-wit. That's a mouthful. At least I emerged from the episode unscathed, which is more I could say about my subordinate. Serves him right though. Maybe when his wounds heal, he'll think twice before picking a fight with a hardened criminal enough to kill him to wine-induced stupor. You heard me right. Ridiculous mask or no, the man is not one to be trifled with. I know not how well these Mughals are paying you, but I highly doubt the reward is worth your life. Click, click. This is not a matter of coin, but one of trust and duty. What is an adventurer's worth if his word counts for nothing? Nothing, I say. Yes, the Deftarm will see this job done. Now tell me, which way did the masked man go? Probably all the way north, I'm assuming, because there's another gate up there. Ah, you have spirit, I'll give you that. Adventuring sounds to be a thankless job, but I wish you the best in it. Your man and my mana cutter were last seen headed for the Sea of Clouds. Do try to stay alive, won't you? Sea of Clouds. Thank you, friend, and worry not for me. The Deftarm has the courage and conviction of 100 of your men. You'll see this merciless marauder brought to justice. Ha 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 ha. Click click, you don't suppose this masked man is truly as dangerous as our friend suggests, do you, Master? I cannot help but feel like they are underestimating our abilities. Anyhow, let us confer in private and form a plan of attack. Oh, hold on. Oh, here you are. Well, it's time for the Vanu. The Deftarm is trembling with equal parts excitement and fear. What say you, Master? Reaching the Sea of Clouds is as simple as traveling northeast and hopping on the back of a Kongamoto. Whatever should we go from there? Is there anyone in the distant land that might aid us in our quest? Actually, there is. The Vanu on the island of Okegondu, Naki. These names and sounds are unfamiliar to me. To have won the trust and friendship of a tribe I have not so much as heard of, let alone seen. Once again I am beside myself with admiration, Master. As your devoted pupil, I am eager to earn their trust as well. To the Sea of Clouds, Master. I shall race you there. Hello, friends. Kamea returned to us as warm spring breeze after long winter. You could not have come at better time, for today we shall feast. Silly music. Click click. Master, you must save me. I just arrived on these shores when these monstrous bird creatures captured me. I think they mean to eat me. Oh no. You honor us with your return, Tamea. We will celebrate your arrival with a great feast. Look here. Funny Warmora Campo stumbles upon our trap like clumsy Isa falling into sinkhole. A strange one that is, but surely tasty. Bring shelled cracker. Lino Vanu shall knead its meat into its specially cast-hooked chew. Yeah. He's my friend, though. Your pupil, you say? Oh, forgive me, Tamea. Lino Vanu owes you apologies as innumerable as the stars in the night sky. Release the Netherling's bite-sized friend at once. Bite-sized. I see. Lino Vanu shares your struggle and your pain, and wishes he could be of aid, but such a person is not known to Lino Vanu or the Gundu. Deeply sorry is Lino Vanu. It is with shame and heavy heart that Lino Vanu speaks of his own worries. But Lino Vanu fears for his sister. Lino Vali departs OK Gundunaki in search of ideas for a new dance. Lino Vanu waits and waits, but she does not return. Lino Vanu fears storm clouds are brewing. Click, click. Master, if the masked man is behind this, then this Lino Vali might be in grave danger. Very grave. Should go quickly, yes? Tamea and apprentice are like shining sun to chase away the clouds of Lino Vanu's anxious heart. Lino Vanu knows his sister. You are like to find her in Vor Slane's Siran. Go in safety, my friends. Click, click. Thank you for saving me. I'm unfamiliar with this cat's foot shoe. I prefer not to be chewed up all the same. I must say, I find these Vanu somewhat intimidating. Anyhow, let us be off in Vor whatever it was. You're doing your best, and I'm proud of you. That's all that matters. Oh, Tamea, your presence is ever like gentle breeze on a summer's day. Whatever brings you back to the home of the Vanu. Hello. Oh, but if that isn't the most succulent-looking Waramakampa Lino Vali has ever seen. How many times must I say it? I am not a Warmora anything, and I am most certainly not to be eaten. I am the Vath Deftarm, and I am an adventurer. Please tell her, master. He looks delicious, but he is my pupil. 1,000 pardons, friend Deftarm. Lino Vali's nose was deceived by your most inviting aroma. Do not worry, you are safe with Lino Vali. That said, I fear I've seen and heard nothing of this masked man of whom you speak. Lino Vali did not mean to cause brother to worry. Lino Vali has simply come here to practice her new dance. Lino Vali will show it to you, but she fears that there is not much yet to be worthy of showing. But of course, surely you've encountered a new dance in your travels, Tamea. Dance unlike any seen of Gundu or your kind. If you know such a dance, pray show it to Lino Vali, that it might be as a lightning bolt of inspiration. Oh boy, do I have a dance for you. It is called the Manderville Mambo. Wow. Our friends are not impressed by the Manderville. I am sad. Exotic dance. Oh, no, I know it. I know what you want. The, sun drop. Well, not even that one. Okay, let's do a normal Allison dance. I'm not really a fan of this dance. It's not, I do not like it. I think I like the Highlander dance the best. The Miko one is pretty cute. The Femme Miko. The Highlander dance is really, really good. Form Linu Vali, a dance she has never seen. Oh, the Mughal dance, maybe? Probably the Mughal dance. Yeah, there we go. Look at this nerd. Yes, yes, vigor and vitality wells up from within Linu Valley like a fount gushing skyward from the earth. This is the bolt of inspiration I have long sought. With this, Linu Valley will create a dance that will go down in Gunju history. Click, click, what is it with this dancing? And you, master? Forget these overgrown birds. But had thought you of all people would understand the seriousness of our task. We're never gonna find that masked man bouncing around here like fools. Thousand pardons, friend. Neither to man nor Linu Valley meant to offend. We sympathize with your plight, but pray understand. To Ivanu, dance is not foolishness. It is an act as sacred as life and death. It does not help you in your quest. Linu Valley is sorry. And yet... Shh, master! Over there. I cannot believe I'm saying this, but... my see true is that is... the adventurer? Oh, it's a guy, Miko. I knew it. It's him. You there. Who are you and what have you done to Gillenburst? Oh, he has a leopard print, too. Can a man not enjoy a bath in peace? Her coral, print. Oh god, it's a Terminator. I'm gonna take a drink of water, because I have the perfect voice for this person. Okay.
Then again, I know better to expect common courtesy from beastmen brutes. Even those who want to travel with more civilized types.
Oh, that's rude. It looks like he has like elegant wristbands. Those are elegant origin, I think.
Well, well, now there's a face I never thought I'd see again. Though I suppose you could say the same of Nazar-Jab, wouldn't you, old friend? Mayhaps you come to thrill and delight me for old time's sakes.
Who the hell are you? I don't remember you. I asked you a question, Vile Rogue. What did you do to the dragon Gillenburst? Give me an answer, or the Deftarm will beat one out of you.
And the brute and the beast you may be, but you have spirit. If you do not repulse me so, I might almost like you. Here is your answer. I did my job and nothing more. A simple task, to scour the churning mist for a mighty dragon, and pierce its scales with a single bullet. A bullet that will warp his mind and twist his heart, destroying any semblance of the noble creature he once was, until all that remained was a brute consumed with pure animal rage. A beautiful thing, is it not?
Okay, the joke is done. I'm done. I'm done with the voice now. What madness is that? The hearts of others are not yours to control. Like almost 4 hours in, and I'm done with the voice acting. Curious words coming from one of your kind. Go back to your hive, Nath. You were never meant to possess a mind of your own. Stupid cars. Click, click. You know nothing of me. I am the Vath Deftarm, an adventurer just like the master who trained me. I have tracked you. I have found you. Now see your answer for your deeds. Ha 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 ha. Oh, but my ears must be playing tricks on me. For a moment there, I thought you heard the witless Antling saying he was an adventurer. Silence! I'm more than an adventurer than you'll ever be. Now answer me, what master do you serve, and what does he mean to do with Gillenburst? I serve some Imperial Lackwith, whose name I could not be bothered to remember. A fool's coin is not worth much as any man's, you see. Then they tend to part with it more easily than most. Now, would you mind lowering your weapon? As you could see, I am unarmed, though I suppose I should know better than to expect decency from an animal. Pierce him. Skewer him. The Deftarm is no animal. That is definitely elegant. All too easy. Did your master teach you not to trust me? You do not fight with honor. You're a quick learner, though not as quick enough, I'm afraid. Now we know what this can do to a dragon. I wonder what it might do to a Noth. Don't. Or a Vanu Vanu. Or even, oh yes. Just try it. Leave my friends alone, and I will rend the flesh from your bones. Haha, yes. Let me taste your fear and your hatred, your rage and despair. Despise me, abhor me, delight me. Here comes the cavalry. Who goes there? Who dares intrude on Gundu lands? Oh, this is the bad guys. Just when I was starting to get into the mood. But perhaps we might enjoy ourselves another way. These are the tempered from Bismarck. Oh, jeez. My head, my body, my arms, they... Oh dear, it seems your friends aren't so friendly anymore. Well, do have fun killing each other. There's somewhere I must be. Quickly, Tamea, join Linuvali and together we will dance them away. This is cool. The sun drop dance does not reach them. Linuvali knows if she is not as she is ready. There is no other way. Watch Tamea. Watch him move with Linuvali. That's a new dance. What madness has taken us? Forgive us, Linuvali. We meant no harm. This is incredible. Yatta, yatta. I'm gonna snooze ads again. They're dense. It's too much. Oh my god. Linuvali knew she could count on Tamea. Even without practice, Tamea's motions matched Linuvali in perfect harmony, like we are sisters from the same nest. Tamea and Linuvali, Netherling and Gundu, dance as one. Different beings we are, but together we lift each other to new heights and shine radiant light through the darkness. In honor of this, Linuvali would name her new dance Moonlift Dance. Fine name, wouldn't you agree? Click, click, I mocked you, but your dance has proven stronger than I could ever be. When confronted with my own greatest challenge yet, it is I who made a mockery of myself. Okay, let's talk to the Deftarm again. Or, hold on. Thanks to you, Tamea, Moonlift Dance is now complete, and is a shining success. When the storm is past, we will hold a great celebration of Oke Gundunaki. Together we will dance. Forgive me, Master, for all you've taught me. I could do nothing against our foe. He has eluded us again. Whatever shall we do? Do not lose heart, friend. For now, let us return to Oke Gundunaki. Brother is surely worried for us. Linuvali would put his heart at ease. Alright, back to, Oke Zandu. Click, click. Wherever shall we go now, Master? Should we go after the masked man? Perhaps we might begin by tracking down the master he serves. Or perhaps we should return to Moghome and share what we have learned with Master Mogson. Doubtless he is eager to know. Kupopo, did someone call? Oh, there they are. Well, look what we have here. A cuddly little Gale cat and a fledgling chick. Have you ever wandered from your nest to join Linuvali and her friends in dancing our new dance? Cat? Who are you calling a cat? I am Master Mogson of the Mogmenders, the renowned guild of craftsmoogles that repaired the ancient plaza of Barles. Perhaps you have heard of us, Kupo? I'm no fledgling. Do you not see these resplendent scales? I am Old D, a mighty and powerful dragon. Power in my wake. Rawr, XD. Just what are you supposed to be? Disconnected. One sec. Okay, just what are you supposed to be? Why, I've never seen such a portly, pudgy bird in all my life. You do me a great honor with your words, friend. My cheeks turn red as a fiery sunset. I am Linuvali of the Gunju, and I bid you welcome to Unde Gundunaki. Click, click. I did not think he meant that as a... Never mind. Master Mogson, Oldie, what brings you to this place? We traveled far and wide over mountains and across skies in pursuit of Gillenburst. Our journey took us here, but just when we thought we had him, he evaded our paws, Kupo. We may have lost him, but we have now found you. I dare say today is not a total loss. Speaking of which, how did you and your pupil fare in your search for the masked man? Were you able to learn the truth of what he did to Gillenburst? We also learned a new dance. A weapon that can twist and warp the hearts of dragons and beasts. What a positively frightful proposition. The mere thought of it makes my fur on the back stand on end, Kupo. We did catch up with Gillenburst, but he was less receptive to our words than before. He only let out a mighty roar and then soared off to the northeastern skies in a rage. It's almost as if he sensed something was calling him there. Much as it pains me to say it, I fear he may be gone for good, Kupo. The northeastern skies. Is that Azi's Law, maybe? Monstrous. Gillenburst was as kind and noble a dragon as I have ever known. Surely there is a way to reach him and restore him to his senses. Click click, I must agree with old D. I saw it with my own eyes, I did. When Master and Linovali danced together, the rage of the Mad Gundu was quick to subside. Yes, Linovali swears this is true, as dance can reach the hearts of us Vanu Vanu. Surely there is a way to call out to your dragon friend, too. Click click, that's right, I know not yet what it might be, but we must try. Gillenburst has clearly been summoned to some strange land by that masked man's vile master. We must set out to the northeast and hurry to his side. Wait, friend, you do not know what lies northeast of here. It is Azi's Law. It is. The land of nightmares where all Vanu are forbidden to tread. It is with great shame that Linovali says she can accompany you no further. After all Tamea has done for Linovali. Think nothing of it, nothing at all. This was a task for Master and I from the beginning. And Master and I will see it done. Is that not right, Master? Such powerful words, Kupo. I have the utmost confidence in you. And with that, I do believe I'll be heading back to Malcolm. My hammer is made for crafting, not fighting after all. You are going home? What foolishness is this? You care for your friend Gillenburst, do you not? Surely there is some way you could be of service without fighting. Any way at all. That's right, Mogson, I thought you were a friend to dragons and Gillenburst and to me. I'm sorry, but you must be better off without me. You must believe me, Kupo. He is no fighter, though, so I don't think he's gonna last, though. Does that Moogle have no shame? It would seem I was right about him after all. He's a lazy do-nothing, a slacker, and nothing more. I don't think it's that, though. Okay. So we'll continue this next week when I have free time. Because on Friday we're going to be starting the White Mage and Bard Stormblood job quests. We're going to wrap up here today, but we finished the Hildibrand questline, which was really good. We learned the Manderville Mambo, which is an amazing dance. We saw Godbird again, absolutely destroy us, and we did a trial today. But thank you all for dropping on by, hanging out, following, lurking, all that good stuff. And let me do my thing here. Alright, I'll end here. We'll continue on next week. So thank you all for dropping on by.